All right, it's almost that time. Dallas getting amped up about the FIFA World Cup coming to town, but such a big event like this also tends to bring a rise in the danger of human trafficking and exploitation. Thankfully, though, groups in North Texas are already doing the important work focusing on prevention and rescue and restoration. Today, we've got New Friends, New Life CEO Bianca Davis with us here in studio. Thank you so much for being with us today.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so for people who haven't heard of New Friends, New Life, what is it that you all do specifically?
Yes, New Friends, New Life is a local nonprofit that's been around for 28 years here in the Dallas area. And we work to restore and empower women and girls who've been impacted by sex trafficking and exploitation. And that looks like providing her basic immediate needs, helping her with her counseling needs, and then providing economic empowerment support so that she can take care of herself and her family.
Wow, you all really cover a range of things there because this is complex. These cases get very complex.
Yes.
And you and I were talking about this during the break. This happens every day. It might be happening right under our noses.
Yes.
You know, it's not necessarily, as we were talking about, somebody who pulls up in a van, snatches somebody and goes, although that does happen.
Right.
This can be really subtle.
Yes, it's really subtle, and sadly, Texas ranks second in the nation for highest number of human trafficking victims, and Dallas ranks second in the state behind Houston. So what it looks like typically is someone who's preying on the real basic needs that anyone would have. If someone's growing up in a background of poverty, or if a child is being bullied in school, if there are financial needs, emotional needs, the trafficker is going to show up with an answer to that problem. But on the other side of that is now what you owe him to pay off that debt. And that comes with a lot of physical and emotional trauma and forcing victims to do the most horrific things
and it
in
happens
this crime. And
all
it happens
the time.
every day.
So let me ask this. So we've got this big FIFA, these big FIFA matches coming up here. A lot of people very excited about that, as they should be. We're going to have a lot of people in town. Why is it that right now we need to be extra vigilant, and what are we looking for?
Yes, and so the point is, when you have an influx of an estimated 3.8 million people gathering, bringing $2 billion to the economy, we know that when it comes to human trafficking, a lot of times, particularly with sex trafficking, the magic formula is men with money. So you're having people come in from different cultures, and maybe the laws aren't the same in their country or their community as they are here in Texas. So we need to make sure that we are protecting our citizens and residents while we're really excited about this big event that's coming. And for the past 2 years, New Friends, New Life has been sitting on the North Texas organizing committee for FIFA, on the human rights piece of that committee, really informing and providing insight and support to strengthen these local partnerships with law enforcement and other social services and industries to make sure that we're prepared to intercept the issue.
So we know that, locally here we've done a lot to get ready for these games, the games themselves.
Yes.
That part of it is being addressed as well, though, the human trafficking part of it.
Right, yes. So we have been participating in training different industry participants, like if you're in the hotel industry, restaurants, bars, airlines, these are industries that automatically intersect with this crime. And New Friends, New Life has been providing this information in advance, these training sessions, and will continue to do it. But during this time, it gives us an opportunity to really focus on the issue to make sure that our industry partners are prepared.
Last thing, what do you need? People at home are watching this. What do we need from the audience? How do they get involved?
Well, we need to, a huge part of it is understanding that it does happen. And I would encourage people to visit our website, newfriendsnewlife.org, because there you can find educational resources. If you're a parent, here are things that parents should know to look out for. And if you're interested in volunteering, understanding that survivors of trafficking are so much more like us than different from us, and there are tools and gifts that you can bring to the table to help them turn their lives around, and also financial support. Consider helping us continue to get the word out and provide these restorative services to survivors.
All right, you heard her, newfriendsnewlife.org. Bianca, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for what you are doing.
Thank you so much.
Huge and life-saving and life-altering. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.